And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push.
What's going on, DigiDestin? It's your boy TruePain Gaming, back at it again with another Digimon video. So before I hop into this blue Veedramon deck profile, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you prefer the cards like this on DigimonCard.dev, or do you prefer it with physical cards on the playmat where you guys can see it? I can do either or when I make these videos. I have all the cards, so it's not a big deal. But I just want to know get your guys' opinions on what you think. I can keep doing this, I can do that, or I can do both. So yeah, just let me know. So this deck profile today is a blue Veedramon deck profile. It's heavily inspired by a TCG tamer. His link will be channel description below. He placed in top 8 of the the Top Cut tournament this weekend. So he had a pretty strong performance. And so it's based off of his list and some of the ideas he had that I thought were really interesting and like really big brained for set 1.0. And then I added some of the stuff that I think that I put into the deck from my personal preference and what I would like to play and what I'm going to be playing of this deck. So starting off with our Digitama, 4 Upamon because it draws cards. 1 Sunamon because it's the other best Digi-Egg for blue right now. But it also gets 1000 DP when battling an opponent's Digimon with evolution sources. So that's really nice. It gets your guys bigger. 4 Leopardmon. 4 on-play, draw 1 Gabumon. 4 Gomamon to gain a memory because gaining memory is good. And then 1 flex spot. I just put Gomamon because it's cheap, 2-0. But this can be another card if you want. I liked the 13 zeros. I mean, not zeros, level 3s. But if you guys want to put something else in this spot, you can. But for me, 13 zeros is where it's at, so I played the 1 Veedramon. This is where my list starts to differ a lot from his. I'm playing 2 Garurumon to on-play, unsuspend 1 of your Digimon. Yeah, it's 6 cost, but I was heavily inspired also with this choice by the Digitamamon deck in green, and I'll get to why we're playing this. But if you don't want to play him, if you think he's too high or whatever, you don't want to play him, you can definitely play Leomon. Both of them are really good cards when I've been playtesting this deck. So yeah, either 2 Garurumon or 2 Leomon in this spot. Or 2 Gorillamon also works. 3 Veedramon. When attacking, if you have a tamer, you get to unsuspend it, so it gets another attack. And then it's inheritable as while you have a blue tamer, it gains 1 KDP. So the combo here is to have him swing, unsuspend, drop him, swing, unsuspend. And then 4 Veedramon 0. This card is going to be heavily played in the Old Force Veedramon deck, if people even play that when it comes out, because it'll be a little slow. But if you have a blue tamer, you may trash the top 3 cards of your deck to give this Digimon 2k DP, so he gets over those magic numbers. He also has an inheritable when attacking. Place 3 non-Digi-Egg cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck to draw 1 card. So it helps you recycle. 4 Grizzlymon because it's a blocker. On to our 5s. 4 where Garurumon. This is the memory loaner. Probably have come to notice after playing in the tournaments this weekend in the core TCG and the Top Cut. Where Garurumon and all the cards, I think it's a Metal Greymon and Digitamamon. All these cards that say gain 3 memory at the end of your turn, lose 3 memory, are slept on, like, heavily. I think these will definitely see more play in the future. Or, like, starting now, basically, because everyone's starting to point them out. But you get these 3 memory. And then, at the end of your turn, you give your opponent 3. But then, at the end of your turn, just drop, like, a Plesiomon or a Metal Veedramon. And be fine. Like, you're essentially just getting free memory and then dropping a big dude. It's crazy. 3 of the Zoodamons. I feel like the 5 lineup's a little low. If I could find a spot to put 1 more 5 in and not feel like I'm losing out on rookies, then I would. But I'd either play 1 more Zoodamon or like a Monzamon or something. Maybe a Weregarurumon, the other one. But yeah, so on play, draw 2, it's pot agreed, it's pretty good. It's inheritables when attacking. If your opponent has a Digimon with no Digi-Evolution sources, gain 1 memory, so that's really cool. 1 Metal Veedramon. I don't know if I want to play 2 or 1 of this. Right now I'm liking 1, but I could definitely see playing 2, especially because of how much memory you get. But yeah, on play, return 2 of your opponent's level 4 Digimon to their hand, and then during your turn, this Digimon can't be blocked with no cards that with Digimon that have no Digivolution sources. So if they just hard drop their blockers and don't evolve them, that's pretty tragic. 3 of the Boss Monster, Leopardmon. When Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digivolution card of one of your Digimon cards as another Digimon without paying its cost. So, essentially, you just get to call another Digimon from the Digivolution pile as another Digimon, which is awesome. And then during your turn, this is the big thing. During your turn, all your level 4 Digimon, level 4 or lower Digimon, gain jamming. So they can't be destroyed by security, which is so cool. So strong. 1 Plesiomon. Again, I'm liking 1 Plesio, 1 Metal Veedramon right now, but I in the future I could cut it for a Metal Veedramon. I could take or leave the Plesio, but the 10 drop 12k is really strong. So under our options, we have 4 Hammer Spark, best option card in blue. If you're not playing this, what are you doing? 2 Gaia Force. This is so sleeper because they're playing against blue. They don't expect you to drop a Gaia Force, but it's a Gaia Force. It's the best option card in the game. Like, it's so strong that if you have a deck that synergizes with anything in red, you should probably tech in Gaia Forces. So this is one of my spicy techs. 4 V-Tamer Taichi. If you have a Digimon with Veedramon in its name, you may suspend this Tamer to either draw 1 card or have that Digimon gain 1k. And then 3 Starter Deck Tie to give plus 1k DP. Because that lets your level 4s hit for these magic numbers. Because they have jamming, they'll be hitting for, with the tie, it would be like 7, 6, 6. But then he gains 2 more, so it'd be 8. And then he would be 7, 8. I got the math wrong. Yeah, no, that's right. He would be 8. And he would also be 6. So, yeah. And then if you have tie, you could also give another 1000 power. Basically, these guys are going to be swinging to a point where they'll probably be able to check something like a Metal Veedramon and not die, which is awesome. I mean, you're not dying anyways because of jamming, but you're really getting over those blockers. So you want to have your level 4 and lowers buffed high enough to where they can get past these blockers and your opponent's like, damn, I don't know if I want to block. So that's why we play tie, and then V-Tamer tie is more draws because you really want to be hitting your Leopardmon as early as possible. And because of these weird ratios that I have to run, sure you could cut this and play like a few more 5s or 3s, but this card makes this card active and also makes this guy active if you have to evolve them. So that's why I play it this way. So yeah, I think if you guys like Veedramon, if you guys like blue, you should definitely check this deck out. Definitely give it a try. And let me know what you guys would change or what you guys think in the comments below. But I'm having a blast with this deck online and in person right now. So, again, thank you guys so much for the support lately. My channel's really been blowing up, and it's so awesome of you guys. So yeah, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below about how you think I should do my deck profiles in the future, or anything you think you could improve upon with my channel or my decks.